Hi VOD channel, how you doing? Today we are doing Baizhu's story quest. As you can see, we are here at Boo Boo Pharmacy. The banner and Baizhu story quest dropped just yesterday, and so I am here to play it. So, yeah, I may do a wish or two, but I'm probably not going to, considering how few wishes I have. Oh, I can do a single pull right now. I don't particularly want to do, I don't particularly want to do single pulls on the event banners right now, so I'm not gonna. Alrighty. If the plane will stop flying at night, we will get started with the video. Oh, wait. We can have Nahida. Well, we can have either yawn. Oh, I should send out the notifications. Right. Boop. And over here. And if my computer will load. And boop. Boop. Cool. Alrighty. Let's hop into it. Hello everybody, it's me, Amethyst Penguin, and welcome back to Genshin Impact Story Quests. Today, we are here at Boo Boo Pharmacy to do Baizhu's story quest. His story quest recently came out, and we don't actually know a whole lot about him, except for that he is, well, a pharmacist, a doctor. That's basically all we know. But, yeah, if you want to know more, we're gonna dive into his story quest. If you do enjoy this video, please do leave a like, subscribe for more, check out the links in the description, twitch.tv/amethystpenguin twitch.tv/amethystpenguin live to catch these live, and, let's jump right into it. Alrighty. Unlock. Look at that constellation, though. That's what his constellation is, apparently. And then claim the key. Search for a physician. We're actually starting lower down. Oh, Chi-Chi. We wouldn't happen to be able to read anyone's mind, right? Because that's just a Sumeru thing, apparently. Yeah. Alright. Cool.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom and dad?
Who are you? Alright.
Are you lost?
No, I'm not. My name's Ayu, and I'm here because...
Alright, Ayu.
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on? Hi, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you remember
you've
us.
actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
Huh?
Your dad? How does a fully grown man manage to get lost in Liyue Harbor?
Yeah.
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried that it's getting more serious.
So, what about your mom?
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, my dad's been getting worse and worse. I remembered that the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Rite, so I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there?
The owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy. He must mean Baizhu.
When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy. And then, when I turned back around, my dad was gone.
How does he...
I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So then I figured, maybe I could ask some other people in the city to help.
You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, Traveler?
I mean, I feel like it's usually coincidence when we find people. It'll be a piece of cake for us.
Junction can help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog.
like a
Hey,
dog.
who's talking about me behind my back?
Cheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be
Hi,
upset.
Baizhu.
Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy. How might we be of service?
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Very observant, young man.
Uncle Baizhu.
Cheng, now's not the time.
Oh my
My
gosh.
dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition? As much as you can recall.
Yes, Dr. Baizhu.
Alright. Ayu explains his father's health situation to Baizhu.
I see. And your family lives near Chingsa village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Ride. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
Alright.
Is that so? Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Whoa, yeah, it is. Do you know my mom, Dr. Baizhu?
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Huh.
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
We did indeed do that.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
You can count on us.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
Cool.
Family is very important.
I guess this is the closest
Thank
we're getting
you.
to a Chi-Chi
Then I'll
story
leave you
quest,
to
right?
handle the
For now, at
pharmacy.
least.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come
Or
with me and
maybe-
Ayu? Let's
maybe
start by
Chi-Chi's
talking
taking
to
care
the
of the
Millelith
pharmacy.
guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
Alrighty. As you wish, Dr. Baizhu. The Heart of Healing. I agree. Hold on, I turned down the volume earlier, but I didn't turn it back up. There we go. Just a little bit louder. Reminds me of Yao Yao. Reminds me of Yao Yao. You don't remind me of Yao Yao, though. Alright, let's go over here. We gotta do stuff. So, what's going to happen after? Surely finding this boy's father isn't going to be the entire story quest. If it is, that's honestly dumb. Alright, Millelith guards, how do you do?
We searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. Baizhu. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search.
Yes,
Any
we
new
are.
developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
How did he
The guards at
disappear?
the crossing up ahead
so
said they hadn't seen anyone
quickly
either.
and so
we
far.
don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
We'll take that area.
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
We're gonna do our best. That is, he just reminds me a lot of, he just reminds me a lot of Yao Yao, mostly because of his, like, responsibility at such a young age. So, yeah. Alrighty. Also, yes, I have Kaveh. I love him. He's great. I don't have him particularly built, but I'm working on it, okay? I'm doing the best I can. I like how he nods to Marak. Alright. Also, now that I'm recording, I can record doing a plunging attack and...
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
And, watch the video later and see it in slow motion and see how the animation goes. The animations are so fast, so... Oh. Is that his dad?
Look, there's somebody over there.
There is indeed somebody over there.
Oh no, it's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
Uh-oh. This doesn't...
Watch where you're going!
Who...
Dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't
Hi, Hu
hasten the
Tao.
inevitable. Are you alright?
I was not expecting Hu Tao.
Huh?
Dad!
Hello, Hu Tao. Are Baizhu and Hu
My,
Tao
this is what we have
friends
here.
at all?
It's the traveler in Paimon.
They seem like kind of opposites.
My worst nightmare.
Yeah, I figured.
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you, Director Hu, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu.
Are you?
So he has
Your
severe...
name is Jia Liang, and you live just west of Qingsa village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
This is a strange ailment.
My name is Jia Liang. Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor.
Alright.
Wait. Why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
I agree.
Sorry, Hu Tao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time. Hold on a second.
Huh?
You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you? Huh? Why not? What's the problem? Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
What?
Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
I am also lost?
There are traces of god remains in Jia Liang's system.
What?
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable. Paimon, sorry. What?
What?
God remains?
How? What? Huh?
There's no need to worry, Director Hu. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular.
Really?
Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this?
Oh.
Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
They have a shared
Merely
master?
to cure this
Or
man,
what?
nothing more.
Huh?
But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today.
Don't forget that we're here too. We won't let things get out of hand.
Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Jialiang here.
Wow,
I'm happy
Hutao
to do it your way,
and
but only for my great
and
uncle's sake and the travelers. of
Baizhu,
course.
the sparks are flying,
You must be
and not the
pleased
good
you brought
kind.
the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once.
Oh my gosh, the tension, the not good tension between Baizhu and Hutao. They're kind of enemies. I don't suppose this will bode particularly well.
Blockages within the cardiovascular system, reduced blood flow and energy circulation? I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baiju's a really great doctor.
He is.
He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed.
Is it a grim prognosis?
No. I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see
Alrighty.
me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Who, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss.
We'll be heading out now too.
See you
I
tomorrow,
feel like we
Baizhu
need
and
to
Chang-Chang.
have a chat with
Bye for
Hutao.
now, everyone.
I feel like we're gonna be talking with Hutao about Baizhu.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
What is he doing? What is he doing? Okay. I'm guessing it's some doctor thing. Shouldn't worry about it. Whatever. I still can't move. Great.
All's well that ends well, huh? You know,
Well, it hasn't
I was
ended.
kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like?
You mean Baiju's master?
Yeah, you must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baiju's busy treating Ayu's dad.
Perhaps Director Who can provide information. Where is Hutao? I guess we don't get to see her. Also, we can enter the room. Baizhu and Xiangxing are treating him right now. I should come back tomorrow. Alright, fine. Oh, we are going to see Director Who. I don't know why I've started calling her Director Who. It's rubbing off on me.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docs doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today?
So...
Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some
And what's
questions
at her
for
eyes?
me. Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baiju's master. What was he like?
And who was he?
Oh, and also, how come you and Baizhu could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had god remains in his system?
Yeah.
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
Mm-hmm. That... yeah.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death.
I see.
These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baizhu learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baizhu's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director
I
at
heard.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Huh. Deputy director.
Wow, fancy that! Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baizhu's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist.
Huh.
That
Baizhu?
pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead.
So kind of the opposite.
My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda hard to imagine. But why did it drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives? That seems a bit extreme.
I
If
mean...
he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days.
Huh.
But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
What?
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baizhu is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide.
Yeah.
One thing I do know about Baizhu is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say.
Immortality?
Anyway, so
I mean,
I will
like,
be sticking
his
around
banner...
here for now to keep a
Or maybe
close
it's
eye on
him?
the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
Either Baiju's, like, alternate title, or Baiju's banner name is Beyond Mortality. So, and yet in his character demo, he said, "My mortality is of no one's concern but my own," or something like that.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers.
Agreed.
Never mind. We'll just have to ask Baizhu himself about all of this tomorrow.
Cool, alright, well, let's skip the time to 10. 10. That's so long. That is so long. Oh my gosh. Anyways, how are you guys doing, chat? It is hot here, and I don't have air conditioning yet. Hopefully sometime this week I can get air conditioning. 8 to 10. Ah! I saw the 10. Well, anyways, I got some ice cream today, so I can eat that when it's excessively hot and excessive heat. So, yum. It's cookies and cream, and we also have some mint chocolate chip that I can have too. But we'll see.
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy
and check out how Jia Liang is doing.
Are we... I guess we're going over here. Cool.
Dad!
So what exactly did you do, Baizhu?
Oh, are you?
Dad,
Raining?
you remember
I
me.
wish it rained.
Yes, I remember now. Oh, are you? I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too. Right now, all you
Alright.
need to do is concentrate on getting better.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
Huh. So...
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only because Jiang Li... What was her reason again?
Huh.
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
What did he do to
I
treat?
suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
Jia Liang.
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
Yeah.
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jia Liang for as long as you wish.
What?
Though I regret
is
to
he
say
up
that
to?
Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, come on, Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
Oh. Baizhu looks a little worse for wear. Something's wrong.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baizhu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
I'm going with you.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please
That's
excuse Changsheng and myself for a
Chang
moment.
being like, I can sense Baizhu needs some fresh air. Get him out. Baizhu,
Suffering
you
now,
good?
are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there?
Do not fear, it's just I. It's me.
Why did you follow us here?
I thought you were looking a little unwell.
Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
I don't
What
think
did
that's...
I just say about putting on a brave face?
Oh my
Traveler,
gosh.
Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure Jia Liang's illness.
Huh?
Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system.
Life force? Poison? What?
Baizhu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jia Liang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison
What?
has not been purged from Jia Liang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects, For a limited time.
So,
Chung? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baizhu's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text.
huh.
Oh, guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
You're looking even worse now than before.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Hardly. Jiangsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
I guess that's why he's obsessed with
Still,
immortality.
Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. And soon.
Hi, Rin.
Traveler.
Thank you
Hi,
for
man.
the
Would you lend this
5
dummy
months.
a hand? He
Wow.
needs someone checking up on him. Or
Snack
he'll
necklace.
exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
Go on, Baizhu. Let us help you.
Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh.
Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
So, what are the next steps?
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it.
Do you know where his house is?
Yes, I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy.
Alrighty.
As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple,
Fellow
Jiangli.
disciple. Alright. That's new. Go to the west of Qingsa village. I guess we'll go here. Let's see. So, Baizhu is obsessed with immortality. Baizhu gives some of his life force to temporarily treat patients. And Shang is the medium of transferal of life force, and Baizhu is dying. That's basically what I got out of that. It's complicated. Oh my gosh, why did I not just say necklace? That would have been way better. Necklace. I love that. Chung is a necklace.
There's a house all the way out here? Huh. It's so well hidden, Paimon's never noticed it before.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiangli was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiangli? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
Yeah, you said that.
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang.
Huh.
Wait, Changsheng, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family.
Huh.
The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? What happened?
Yeah. Is it about medicine?
I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiang Li or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
And yet that was from an argument?
So that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baizhu. Paimon always had you down as the
Snaky.
scheming type.
Snaky.
Sorry.
Snaky.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions? You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
True.
What the? Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
True.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now. Jiang Li has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up. But if anyone finds anything, we'll
foot is in the
examine it
floor.
together.
your foot is in the floor. Alright, I guess we observe the wooden pillar. Several faint marks can be seen on the pillar. Maybe it was used to record Ayu's height as he grew up. There's some faded writing near the bottom mark. The more quickly Ayu grows up, the sooner can leave. Judging by the number of marks on the pillar, the family has led a secluded existence here for many, many years. Huh. Alright. Observe stack of wood. Firewood is neatly stacked, and the logs were cut with great power and precision. Whoever chopped this firewood must have been physically fit. Some logs at the bottom of the pile have begun to rot. It must have been a while since any new wood was added to the pile. Yeah. Is Baizhu actually looking around, or is he still at the same place? Oh, he's actually looking around. Let's go. Oh, I can talk to him. I wouldn't say all grown up. But then again, I don't know. They don't have teenagers in this game. They don't put teenagers at all. Even though technically there should be teenagers in the world. And they're just like, nah, we're just gonna have adult. We're gonna have adult, 2 sizes of adult for each gender, and then children. Diary with childish handwriting. Some roof tiles broke. Mom and I tried to get up and take a look, but we didn't manage. Luckily, Dad was able to fix them in no time. The dinner table was a bit wobbly today when we sat down to eat. Dad tried to fix it, but ended up breaking one of the legs by accident. Dad's forgetting things again. I have to write it all down for now, and read it back to him when he's feeling a bit better.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
Oh. I'm coming. I'm here.
What
What is that? That is indeed. That doesn't look good.
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
God remains?
You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using god remains.
But why?
Is it? Breathing? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive.
Alive?
Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
So...
So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
The call of the... Wait. So, back when Jialiang ran off, maybe that explains where he was heading!
He was going back towards Qingce Village.
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient. The mother lode.
Huh.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jialiang?
I feel like it can only be his wife.
Hey, why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden? Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house.
Exactly.
You mean Jialiang? Why would he poison himself?
No, not Jialiang.
Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here, and who might have expertise
Oh my
in
gosh.
crafting drugs.
Expertise in crafting drugs.
So you're saying it was Jiang Li?
Exactly.
But that doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own husband?
I don't know.
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
Not many.
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jia Liang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery.
Do you know of a method to neutralize the poison?
Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother lode is purged. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jialiang's system without the need for any further treatment.
Huh, so how
Do
do...
you know anything about god remains in Qingce Village?
Nothing concrete.
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time.
So we need to go to Zhongli.
Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about
Can't hear game silence? Did I mute it?
Well,
Oh.
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Sure. Huh. Let me do it to that. And then on that. And then on that. Okay.
whoa, what?
Huh?
Enter a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon.
Let me do something real quick. Why isn't it picking it up? Okay. And then change this to, I don't know, that. And remove. Yes. Properties. Genshin. Huh? What is wrong with you? Hello? What is wrong with you? Advanced audio properties? No, that's not what I wanted. Properties? Why do you not work? Why you no work? Properties. Genshin. Why you no work? Why you no work? Huh. I guess for now we'll just use desktop audio. Because I can't figure it out.
Hey! Plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach. Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing!
True.
Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Temperament? Hey! What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face?
Strange, Baizhu has a weak constitution. And didn't his master pass away at an early age?
Ugh! Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! Baizhu, you're Mannequin Man! You're just a pain in the neck!
Oh my gosh.
This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
That's hilarious.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
I know Adepti.
With how antisocial they are? If it were up to them, they'd go their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk.
Actually, I do have someone that I can call. Hold on. I'm just gonna quickly check something. For the sake... I'm just gonna quickly check the requirements of Baizhu Story Quest to see if I will be able to do it on my alt account to record the game sounds so that I can plop it over the video so that everything's fine. Baizhu Story Quest. Where can I find like the actual thing? Loganaria chapter Genshin. Alright. Maybe I can find out the prerequisites. Oh, oh, maybe have to do okay, so it might take a bit for me to do it. I'll have to get to AR40 as well as do 2 other story quests. It's doable. I'll try my best to do it. The true reason I need to progress in my alt account. Actually, I do have someone that I can call.
What?
Oh, actually, I can hear the voice lines.
Seems you're as well connected as they say, traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Yes, you are.
If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
Yeah, he won't come if you do it, Paimon. Is he gonna speak? Xiao? Oh my gosh, she just appears.
You called?
Just, it's like, Xiao, you called. I would have said something sooner, but I completely forgot there was supposed to be talking. It's all good. I won't be able to have the music, but I can, like, have the, there is, like, audio back, so I can record some of that and edit it in. It'll take more editing, that's for sure, but it's better than not having any audio, and it's also better than me having to do a bunch of work on my alt account. I love how I'm just like, Xiao, you called. And then Paimon screams.
Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baizhu of Bubu Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before.
You
The
have?
lantern right when we met briefly. I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
News to me.
Our paths have crossed once before.
Oh my gosh, he teleported down. You couldn't have just jumped down like a normal
I
person.
sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
Yes, actually. Let me explain. Actually, let me explain. You tell Xiao everything that has happened. It's a lot.
So someone has been concocting demonic poison.
Yes.
Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable.
I agree.
I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Jinxa village. A vile monster known as the Che once
The
wrought
Che?
havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis.
Huh.
The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Jinxa village was founded some time after
You
that.
mean like the statue of the
seal
seven?
is still mostly intact. If the Che is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak.
I see.
I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
Thank you, Xiao.
Nothing. I do
He
not
also
wish
has.
sway
He seems to have
decisions
like
that
the
are
same eyes
mortals
as
to
Baizhu.
make,
Hold
but
on. He.
Immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
Oh. Immortality has its pros and cons, that's for sure. But I think Xiao and Baizhu, they have the same eyes, don't they?
I shall treasure your
Okay,
words of
similar, not the
instruction,
same.
Master Adeptus.
Huh. That's interesting.
Farewell.
Bye, Xiao.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them.
That's Xiao for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
Yep.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trips. If we can find the cave...
Master, there's a problem.
Huh?
Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath and tell me everything.
It's Jiaoliang.
It's Jiaoliang.
He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed.
Uh-oh.
Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy now.
Alrighty. What is going on? What happened to the thing? What? Why? What is going on? What is going on? Huh? This isn't good. Well, everything will be fine. It's Baizhu. He's the best doctor. He seeks immortality because he wants to be able to keep treating people forever. Okay, maybe not keep treating people forever. He mostly wants it so that he can stay alive. I'm guessing.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Quickly walks in.
Dr. Baizhu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood.
Coughing up
He
blood?
can't even get a full word out anymore.
That's not good.
When Gui left, he was still conscious. But now...
Now he's unconscious.
Please take Jia Liang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
What
Don't
happened?
worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
So, what do you mean your worst fears have happened? What are your worst fears?
He's not gonna use Chang Sheng's secret art again, is he?
I hope not.
Is there really no other way to save Jia Liang?
Oh, please don't worry. Dr. Baizhu will find a way.
But everything will be fine. That is the but. I'm waiting for it till 8. Tick tock, 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 tick tock.
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere? You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual.
Baizhu, please don't tell me.
Wait, where's Dr. Baizhu? I still haven't had a chance to thank him. Seems he moved me here before I came to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
I will...
Really? Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with Jiang Li once we find her.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them again in a bit.
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jia Liang. I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo Boo Pharmacy for now. I can accompany Ayu to the Adventurers Guild.
Yes. Please.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to rely on you this time. Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Baizhu in person once he's finished resting.
Cool.
Traveler? Baizhu hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat Jia Liang again. Do you think he...
Probably, honestly. Let's go check up on him.
Huh? Hey, wait up!
We gotta go quickly, Paimon, okay? No time to lose. For a minute, I thought I looked down, and then suddenly there was there was text on screen. Oh.
Huh?
You're finally awake? That was far too risky.
What did you do?
Even with me here to help you balance your chi.
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself. I managed to learn something.
What did you learn?
Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a catch.
So, how much longer do you think Baizhu's gonna nap for?
They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Shall we at least go and show our faces?
All right.
So, Baizhu, how y'all holding up? You're dying, aren't you? Why are people in Genshin dying? The playable characters, too. You know, if you make them die, you can't technically have them as playable characters.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just...
Who's talking behind our backs again?
Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng!
Are you both okay?
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer a rather large amount of life force on this occasion. But, with Changsheng's help, I will recover in time.
Xiaoliang seemed fine yesterday. Why did he need more life-saving treatment again so soon?
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. Xiaoliang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment. And as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
Uh-oh.
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Xiaoliang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition.
Huh?
Xiaoliang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs.
This is a lot.
Though it was created from god remains, this formula is not a poison in Xiaoliang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
So that's why Jiangli did it.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed, and the poison accumulated in his system, it began to impact his cognition. Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it. Jiangli had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy, or he could have still perished at any moment.
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse, and why his mom went off to gather herbs.
Yeah.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiangli has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described. In an effort to save Xiaoliang's life, Jiangli has abandoned all regard for her own safety.
I never suspected that even Jiangli would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible, whatever the cost may be.
Fate.
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now, so our immediate priority should be to get ourselves back to Qingsa village and find out where Jiangli is. Her regular exposure to god remains over such a long period will have been catastrophic for her health. And given that she's already been missing for several days, I am fearing the worst.
Who's that?
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
Why were you eavesdropping?
you overheard everything already.
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you.
Just
You've
what
already
did
done
you hear?
so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiangli's sake.
Zhongli.
After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can show you the way.
You know the way?
I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember. I have to remember.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart. For your own safety, you should stay here and rest.
Agreed.
No! We're out of time! We have to go now. Right now. Before I forget everything again.
Then tell me. Tell us where it is.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real possibility that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear it? There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Hu Tao's like, I have a patient.
Follow
Not
me.
patient. I have a what is it called? Customer. I have a customer coming up.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen, and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet. I hope it works.
Dr. Baizhu, do you mean...
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
What?
Okay.
We don't get to see Chi-Chi anywhere? What about Hu Tao? No Hu Tao anywhere? We can enter the back room as we please. Today I learned that this is a room. It might have existed for a while. This is where he was in something a while back. I think it was Xiao's thing. Xiao's like anime thing. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. I think we're going to have at least one person die, unfortunately. But 'tis life. Alrighty. Go, go, go. This might hurt a little. Nahida, you are not a doctor. These are not they're not your patients. They are monsters that you kill when you use that. Or just plants. If you're talking to the plants, I mean, I guess fair. You are the Danger Archon.
Sight clear.
This spot is clear. This spot is clear. I'm kidding.
That strange feeling is back.
Strange feeling?
It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
Where?
The Mother Lode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's This way.
Alright. So going back the way we came. Kind of. At least kind of.
Yes, I'm sure of it.
Don't do a Sino. Oh my gosh, he's doing a Sino. I saw a video of someone who was...
a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way.
I remember seeing a video of someone who was doing the event, following someone.
This place feels familiar.
Oh, this is the domain.
I've been here before.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even I can sense it.
I remember seeing a video of someone doing the event and following someone as Sino, went ahead and turned back, looked back, did the same thing Sino did in, I think it was the Archon quest. I don't remember when, but just sometime during the Archon quest.
I think I remember this place.
He's dead now. He's dead, Jim.
Young, are you okay? Maybe you should rest here while we continue the search.
No, I have
Zhao!
to keep going. Jiangli is still waiting for me.
Zhao's up there.
Then let's hurry.
Zhao's watching us. Zhao. Hold on, I need to go talk to Zhao. Hold on, you can wait. I've got to go talk to Zhao. I was not expecting Zhao to be there, okay? I need to go talk to him. How long is this going to take for me to just climb up here? Why is this going to be such a pain? Ugh. Don't tell me I'm out of stamina. I'm not out of stamina. Hold on, I have food. I can eat food. Oh, Candace's specialty. I didn't realize I had that. But then again, her birthday is what, like today? Shout! Shout!
From the looks of it, you've already tracked down the location of the source?
We've made some progress.
Really? That's good to hear.
Have you been standing guard here the entire time?
I cannot simply look the other way when evil spirits are involved.
Yes,
In any
that's
case,
fair.
the evil presence here is growing stronger. I can sense it. Whatever you're planning to do, make it quick.
Alright.
If you leave it too long, and I am compelled to intervene, things may not turn out the way you wish.
Alright. I want to see if my shout is shorter than this shout. It might be. It might honestly be. I'll just put a shout in here.
You called?
Yes, I did call. I did say your name multiple times. And Genshin has stopped responding. It didn't want two Xiaos in the world. I can't tell. I can't exactly. It's hard to tell, honestly. Anyways, bye. He takes no damage from falling. Excuse me, what did you hit that dealt damage? What? Did I kill like a butterfly or something? I've heard that you can deal damage to butterflies. Oh my gosh. Did I kill a butterfly? Oh my gosh, I might have just killed a butterfly. I might have just killed two butterflies. Oh my gosh. Whoops. I am doing Traveler in this domain no matter what. I am going to consistently have the Traveler be used. Also, why do you... Oh, that's why you suck. You have... That's why your health sucks. Alright, hold on. Let's fix that a little bit. You know, just a little. It's just a little bit concerning. Just a little concerning that you don't have much health. Oh, jeez. Defense, that's like the worst stat you could have done, but whatever. Geo, you want me to bring Geo here? Ugh, fine, I won't bring Kaveh. I'll bring Ito.
I am the man!
And Goro.
Company, fall in!
And you know what, while we're at it, why not Albedo? I was gonna do another element, but then I was like, Albedo. Here we go. Come on, I want to go in.
This place gives Paimon the creeps.
I agree.
Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead?
I don't like
the
this.
The digging marks here appear amateur and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel. A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has heard rumors about treasure around these parts before. Maybe it was the treasure hoarders that dug this tunnel.
Maybe.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility.
But why did they leave the tools behind?
Why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
Exactly.
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave. But she said that the method would cause me to, curses. Why can't I remember what she said?
Easy, Jialiang. Come on, let's keep going.
I agree. No door of resurrection. We can't climb there. Also, he seems fairly melee, honestly. Ooh, what's his build? Level 90. GG. Noblest oblige. C3. Oh my gosh. He has an extra snake. He's got an extra snake.
Bitter pill to swallow.
And then it comes back and heals. Oh, everyone's healed. Cool. Look, it's... Why does that look so strange? Why does it look so strange having it be so high up? I'm going to try to mostly use, like... him.
The doctor will see you.
Doctor will see you now.
Burst forth. Let's roll.
Let's roll. Oh.
A bitter pill to swallow.
A bitter pill to swallow. The doctor will see you now. The doctor will see you now. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Live.
Attaboy.
Talk to Baizhu and the others. Cool. Will do.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I don't see any dust on the sensor surface. The burn marks on the inside are still fresh. I don't think this was left here by the treasure hoarders.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling incense.
A monster-repelling incense? You sure? 'Cause we did run into that group of monsters just now.
Yeah, we did.
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper inside the cave. No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the treasure hoarders to flee and abandon their designs on this cave. After them, Jiang Li was the next person to discover this place and what lies inside. But to her, it presented an opportunity to save Jia Liang's life, albeit as a last resort.
That's right. This sensor, it belongs to Jiang Li.
It belongs to Jiang Li.
This is where I told Jiang Li to give me the poison.
You told her?
Jiao
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. She is right below us, waiting for me.
Oh, if you say so. Open door.
Mind the side effects.
Mind the side effects. Damn, can't see it. He's so cool. I want him. He's so cool, so pretty, so fabulous. I want him. I need him. A bitter pill to swallow.
I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
To what? Oh. That revealed a path. And that opens the door.
Aha! We can keep going now.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
What is this? Doesn't have any elemental traces on it. That could just be for the sake of not being anything to use. Alright, we push it this direction. And then we push it this direction so that it can open this door. What's behind this door? No one knows. We shall see. We shall spy with our little eyes. Monsters!
Spring forth! Press the advantage!
Taking a turn for the better.
I seriously had to do that like that.
Mind the side effects.
Mind the side effects. He's definitely melee.
Coming to be! Let's roll! Charge! Moment of birth!
Just healing? Hold on. What in the world is just healing? Huh? When characters were healed... Huh? I don't understand how is... Huh? How are they just healing? I don't understand. Oh, what? Was it his...
Mind the side effects.
Was it his shield? Huh? What in the world? I don't know.
Seems like an emergency.
Seems like an emergency.
The doctor will see you now.
A bitter pill to swallow.
A bitter pill to swallow. I'm not entirely sure what is going on with his stuff, but
Mind. A bitter pill to swallow.
oh my gosh, you guys are so annoying. I am going to have Ito pound you into the ground.
Showtime!
There we go. Alright, is there anything past here? Doesn't look like it. We literally can't go past. Okay, for... something over here? Oh. Open door. And we can push this. Wrong character. Okay, I guess I can be Goro. If I can switch to the right character. So, we're just gonna immediately go do that? I don't think so. I want to do this, too. I can't just not do everything. Not in a limited time domain. Activate! Aha, I did not open it. There's just a common chest here, but that is not two primos. Never mind. Oh, is there anything over here too? No. All right, Mr. Fluffy Tail. What? What do you mean? Oh, I see. We can only activate this one. So we've got to push it over here. And then we can activate it, and it'll activate that one. See, I'm a genius. What did I tell you? Look at that fluffy tail. Anyways, Baizhu, the character I don't have yet. You will be mine one day, Baizhu.
Zhongli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
I don't even see her.
The
Who?
god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Holy! Witness my great undertaking!
Taking a turn for the better.
Everyone on me! Coming to beat! Let's roll! Who wants some of this?
I'm glad it got me to use my Geo team. I haven't used it in a while.
Mind the side effects. A bitter pill to swallow.
Just to burn it into oblivion. I approve.
Germinate! Scatter! Advance!
Baizhu, I think I need your healing.
Seems like an emergency.
Okay, it
Mind the
worked.
side effects.
Okay, cool. That battle was a mess. I don't know what I did.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it? Is she...
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the poison in your system did to you. If we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we save her life, I fear that she may never wake up again.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's destroy the remains right away!
It's not as simple as that. Don't you remember what Baizhu said? The poison within Jiayang's body is inextricably linked to the god remains here.
And that's keeping him alive.
If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having any effect.
And the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under control. So, if it stops working... Oh no. Are you saying...
We have to make a choice
Indeed.
between whose
If
life.
the god remains here are purged, then your life will come to an end.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's life! After all that, we can't just give up on him!
He seems to have given up on himself.
Wait, Doctor, surely you gotta know of some other way we can save him, right?
He's gonna be like, no.
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiang Li, maybe if we put our heads together, we can think of something?
Maybe.
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you, right up until the moment when she lost consciousness. Maybe it's her greatest wish that you will continue to take it and live.
Maybe.
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight. How long does Jiang Li have?
Give it to me straight,
The
Doc.
god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days. But if I were to treat her using a secret art...
You can't be thinking about that again.
But what would be the point of that? Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware of the dangers of god remains. You were not the first to mention it to me.
Really?
If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only
Ignore
would
that.
Jiang Li have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, but I would have to live with the looming threat of these remains breaking out and wreaking havoc not just upon me, but my entire family. I
Yeah.
know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see how you grow up is already a great blessing from Rex Lapis. If my choice can bring Jiang Li back, then even if I...
Oh.
even if I...
A life for a life, eh,
I-
Mr. Gibbons?
After cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life. Traveler, Dr. Baizhu, could I have another minute with my wife?
If only New
I
York
just
he
want
would
to have
understand that reference.
One final moment together. Just a moment. That's all.
Of course.
And then we will be destroying these god
Thank you,
remains, it
everyone.
seems.
And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Genshin, can you...
Xiaoliang, Baizhu, Changsheng, is there really nothing else you can do?
Genshin, can you, for once in your life, do a story quest that is not sad at all? Can you just do a happy story quest for once in your life? They're always sad.
I am sure that over the years, Jiang Li will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiang Li would not have had to resort to unnatural methods.
What a crazy situation. Jiang Li risked it all to save Jialiang's life. And now, Jialiang has to sacrifice himself to save Jiang Li. What's the point of it all?
All we can do right now is honor Jiang Liang's decision and bear witness.
I've seen many final farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least, that's what generations of masters before you have always believed.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for others, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of death.
Yeah, I kind
When
of
all this
agree.
began, we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help
Yeah,
you
beach
gather
episode.
herbs,
I know,
it would
right?
be time for me to go.
I mean, sure, that's... Not even the events are really beach episodes. Everything is sad.
Harbor to see the doctor. And he even got the Adventurers Guild to search for you. So, I know that you'll both be okay.
Occasionally, an event is a beach episode. Did he just break the bottle?
I've said my goodbyes. My time has come.
You didn't say goodbye
what
to
you
your
must.
son.
As you wish.
As you wish, maiden Fräulein. Oh. Jialiang.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more than a shadow of your true self.
Okay. Some events, like Golden Apple Archipelago, literal beach episode. But also, like, it's kind of happier, but there were also dark moments. Genshin is just full of dark moments. We knew someone was going to die. Yeah, kind of.
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch how you grow up.
Oh. Oh.
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad.
Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you, nothing will happen to our family.
Why would these memories come to mind now?
Because you're dying, your life is flashing before your eyes.
The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have.
Oh, Zhangli.
Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
Oh.
Jialiang. Jialiang.
Why you play this sad music?
Jialiang! Dad, are you awake?
Jiangli, are you?
He's a zombie?
Didn't I... Huh? What are these?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Dr. Baizhu, I thought that I was going to...
You did die. Serious. Oh my gosh. I both love and hate that. The whole thing where it's just like, someone dies. Plot twist, ha ha ha, they're brought back to life. I both love and hate it. Sure, it's great they're alive, but it's so common, and you give so much build up to the death, and in the end, it hardly means anything.
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
Like Chi-Chi.
I'm a zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death.
Elixir of immortality?
Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely. Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I am as interested as you to find out. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jialiang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death, and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang. All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in my power to save them. And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance.
True.
After all, did you not
We'll
tell
go back to
Jiao
being
Liang
dead.
show us the way before we set off for Qingce village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiangli in time.
I knew someone was listening in on that conversation, so it was Hu Tao.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once. But apparently not.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baiju's attention.
Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell.
True.
All I wanted was to help Jiao Liang find his missing wife as soon as possible, so that he could be on his way to the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes making the journey more difficult than it needs to be. Leave it to
that's true.
Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming,
Oh my
I'd have
gosh.
whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baizhu, and cure Dad for good!
I'm not sure that's gonna work. But I wish you the best of luck.
Is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng funeral parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll
Out of
have your work
business.
cut out
That's
for
a way
you.
to put it.
Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
I'll see you.
Is she finally gone?
Chi-Chi doesn't like Hu Tao. I can tell just from that.
All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion.
Paimon's idea of a celebration can only mean one thing.
At times like this, a grand celebratory feast is in order.
I guessed it.
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Jiangli and Ayu around the dinner table.
Maybe I'll whip something too. It's been a while.
Yay! Paimon can't wait! Alright, first things first, off to the market for some fresh ingredients. Let's go!
Leave it to Paimon to ruin the moment by being
Wait
like,
up. I'll come too!
feast!
Baizhu, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh? Baizhu, Changsheng, would you mind if we took this conversation outside?
Outside of prying ears. Oh! I am Baizhu.
Now that you are part zombie, there are
Oh, she has... I have never noticed she has more than one tag on her. She has one there, there.
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening.
First, don't forget to stretch your body regularly.
One on the other side here.
Second,
There.
don't forget to...
Yes? Go on. Don't forget to...
I forgot.
I forgot.
Of course she did. As is Chi-Chi. I can't use his skills or attacks or anything. This is cool, though. I can, like, stop the navigation to get pure, just, Baizhu in his room. I have to do, like, irregular screenshots, but they're doable. I didn't mean to do that.
First.
I forgot. I meant to sit down. It would be better if I didn't have the whatever, the speak to him thing, but it's fine. I took some screenshots of Special Baizhu. I think this is where I was meant to go, right? I think it was. If I'm wrong, that's embarrassing. But then again, where else would I go? There's not really anywhere else to go. Liwa, Inazuma. Ah, yes. Oh? Alright, let me just go kill some things. I'm kidding. Is it still the same one? It seems like it is. But look at that. I wish I had him.
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu.
How so? What do you mean by that? Oh my gosh. Why does attacking interrupt you so much?
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach.
Huh.
But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days.
True.
Not just that, you even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone.
True.
Baizhu, be honest with me. Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
Baizhu? Did you?
Told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changshang's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties.
And then did you give it back to him?
There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health.
Oh yeah,
that
happened.
The source has been destroyed. Any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there, then even you might have... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this.
Yeah.
The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old. And I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my husband.
I guess that's
but in
fair.
The end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another. And then you tried the poison on yourself too. It looks like both of us have ended up going the same way as our master before us. Are all disciples of Chenyu Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life, having given away our own for the sake of others. To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost.
Oh.
Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changshang to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. There are so many that some of them I don't even recognize.
Wow.
Can you still stop before it's too late?
This is why he wants immortality.
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chenyu Vale believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready!
Woo.
Come and join us.
Food,
The
interrupt
traveler
the
taught me a
moment.
load of new recipes, and said even Dad'll be able to taste them. Come and try them out.
I have so many recipes.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down.
I'll write down every
Baizhu,
single recipe I know.
I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
I'm pretty sure I'm
There's no
immortal.
need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
I can only hope so.
This is why he looks for immortality. For himself.
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by not around anymore? Are you gonna be okay?
Also, when Changsheng was talking about fate, what did she mean exactly?
Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Zhang Li's master, has passed away at a young age.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
Doesn't help if you transfer their life
It
source.
is a very long story.
Moves now out of the way. This is cutscene moment.
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale
An
could cure
herb
any
lord?
illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death.
Wow.
And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps.
Wow.
Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors.
Is
And
this
followed it myself
the master?
unquestioningly. That is until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured.
True.
Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients?
Yeah.
What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them.
Aww.
And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Aww.
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None.
Oh.
This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
Okay. One thing. If you noticed during that at the start, Shang had yellow snake eyes. And then at the end, you could see Shang with those eyes and Baizhu with these purple eyes. And then after that, it showed Baizhu with the snake eyes. Meaning something happened, so they swapped their eyes. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it means something. I'm not sure what it must mean something, the eyes switching, but what does it mean? Ugh.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, when faced with the sorrows of humanity and the pain of losing their nearest and dearest, they cannot help but reach beyond human means. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Baizhu, does that mean...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's sacrifice.
Maybe it's part of the contract?
I
don't
have nothing
think
but
so.
the utmost
Maybe?
respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their
I
lives
feel like
for
it's
their
not,
principles.
but it could be.
But I do not wish to join their ranks, nor do I wish to pass on this contract to anyone else in the future.
Huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of diseases onto yourself?
What makes a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease? When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human body? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison.
I guess
Many
that's
may
true.
view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. nor do I wish for Cheng Sheng to perish from losing her host. This leaves only one solution, doesn't it?
You have to become immortal yourself. So that's also... So he kind of has two reasons for being immortal. One, to make sure he just doesn't die while giving out his life force. And two, so that the contract can end with him, but Chang Sheng doesn't have to die from losing her host.
Precisely. I will be Cheng Sheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract will end with me.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me. You're getting greedy, Baizhu.
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish
that's true.
moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Me
Dr.
either.
Baizhu, Traveler, what are you still chatting about? The food's about to get cold.
We also have coconut milk for Chang Sheng and Paimon.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten.
Oh, Paimon. Leave some grub for me.
I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?
I guess that's true. Immortality is such a blessing and a curse. This one was deep. Oh boy. And also, if you'll see, I am now AR-59. I was AR-59 before this. It would have been fun to have this be what made me AR-59, but unfortunately, I couldn't make that happen. Yeah. That was a lot, and really deep questions, honestly. Oh boy. Well, with that, I am going to end it here. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like, subscribe for more, check out the links in the description, twitch.tv/AmethystPenguin to catch us live, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!